Hey guys, John here with Soul Surf. So I was thinking about this morning about being empowered versus somebody trying to get you to do something. You know, we hear all kinds of situations and circumstances about people trying to force something on us, or the next guru tactic, or the next three-step process. Some of that stuff might be good to help here and there, but until you and I are ready for real lasting change and to empower ourselves through that awakening, it's just not going to last. It's not going to happen. Somebody can, out of care for your life, say something to you and you're like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. Like diet, for example. This is what you should eat to be healthy. And then you try it for a day and then you're like, yeah, I wasn't ready for that. You may not say that, but your body wasn't ready for it because you didn't make up your mind to give up the Twinkies or the tacos. You know what I'm saying? So whatever your vice is, you know what I mean? I can just tell you for myself that as a man, and the personality type that I am, I'm type A, I can get stuff done, but I've got to be motivated myself to want to do it through that change. It can't be somebody else telling me. This is why I have a hard time with just bosses trying to dictate to my life. I'd rather be my own boss, and I am in many ways, but still anchored into a particular thing where I have a boss. And, I'm the type of person that just says, okay, yeah, I'll do it. However, when it's forced change, when you're the type of person that is more self-empowered and more of an entrepreneurial style guy, then it can be a challenge, especially when you're not ready for that change that someone's trying to force on you that may not even work. Some things do, some things don't, right? So I just know that for me, it's like when you're ready, when I'm ready for something, I'm ready for it and nothing can stop me. It's kind of like, the guy that's sailing the world right now. He's in Hawaii and, with his cat, Phoenix. He just came to a point where he said, I can't do this anymore. I can't work for corporations. I can't do this job. This sucks. It can't just be all there is to life. So I'm going to make up my mind and be self-empowered to actually do this. And he did it with very little sailing experience, certainly not across the open ocean. And he's a worldwide phenomenon now. And he didn't plan for it. See, here's the difference, you guys. When you're empowered to do something because it's at the core of your being, to make that change or that shift or that transformation, then it comes from inspiration. So you're in spirit when that comes up, and then you have a nation, which is a move. It's movement, it's flow. And we'll never change, we'll never transform for the long haul if we don't first have self-awareness and awaken it to ourselves, and then be empowered to do something wild and adventurous like that. It doesn't have to be that extreme. It could be little things, like taking care of the printer box up here. I just put it up there, but who cares if it's in the video? I don't care. Some people will, though, and they'll say, clean up your office, buddy. It's the nitpicking things that say, hey, you need to change it. No, I won't. I won't do it until I'm ready to do it. And it'll be soon. It won't be left around like the garbage sitting out for days on end when your wife says, hey, could you please take the garbage out? There's certain battles that you want to fight, and there's certain ones that you don't want to fight, right? Just mainly talking about when it's time in you. You already know the truth. The truth is already resonant in you. It's just buried by conditioning and programming, right? Everything's just buried. And once we start surrendering to the now, surrendering to life right here, right now, then the layers start coming off and you begin to see your own authenticity, like our friend that's sailing around the world beginning to. And you watch the comments on his videos, the guy that sailed from Oregon to Hawaii, Just its name is not coming to me right now. It's okay. It's Cat Phoenix, sailing with his Cat Phoenix. Anyway, he most of the comments that he has are people are loving his authenticity. They're not. We're in a consciousness now, guys, that is screaming for authenticity, just to be you being you, and without being forced or pushed to do anything or coerced. You are just you being you. And who cares if they slam you, shred you, rip you apart for being you? You know, he has some haters too, but most of the people love the guy because he's just being real. And hey, I want to go sailing. Next stop, French Polynesia. Awesome, dude. Go for it. Go around the world. Do whatever's in your heart to do. But it's not going to happen for you or for me until we decide to be self-empowered, self-motivated to say, okay, that's it. Whether it's smoking, you know, any kind of addictive thing, any, you know, whatever it is that's causing you to go into lower energy, whatever that is, you're not going to be ready until you're ready. Like I've said to people smoking in the past, like, you don't want to quit. Like, oh, I should quit. I should quit. I should quit. There's the lower frequency word should. That word is resistance. If you say, hey, I'm feeling a little lighter, man, I think I'm going to be quitting. Way lighter, way more non-resistant than I should quit. And then you just keep burning them off, right? So it's when you're done, when you're ready, you're done. You don't have to have any 12-step program. You don't have to have anything, any kind of go through any expensive detox program. When you're ready, you're ready. I know that for a fact because that happened to me. And I just said one day, this is years ago, I said one day, I'm done with smoking. I'm done with chewing tobacco. I'm done with it. When I was ready, and it just left and hasn't come back. So I know it's different for everyone, but just a little tip to say, hey, it's okay. You have full permission to realize that, wait, I'll be ready when I'm ready to give up the grease that's an inch thick floating around in my eggs when I cook eggs, you know, or I'm ready to give up the bad oils. I'm ready to give up the junk food, whatever it is. When you're ready, you're ready. And I'm not trying to judge or anything. I'm just saying whatever it is to you that you feel is bad for you, it's not healthy for you, whether it's emotional, spiritual, physical, then you'll be ready. And be okay with that. Be okay with that, you guys. Say to yourself, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with not being ready. Because what happens is when we're not okay with not being ready, then we judge ourselves, and then it drives us further into that addictive thing or deeper into that lower frequency. So just remember, when it's time, it's time. Just wanted to encourage somebody today. Hope that helped. And we'll see you on the next Soul Surf. Follow me there.